day. But the last two games, we would have been fortunate to win, although we had chances to win. This game, our kids were prepared. They played hard. They played winning basketball, and I feel so bad for Joey because he has worked so hard, and you're down by one, and he's got the shot that he's dreamed of and worked hard for, and things in and out. And I feel bad for him. Again, the basketball gods, if they're good to him, then we would have benefited. But and then we missed two wide open shots again, good shots to tie the game. And it's just a one possession game, really, the whole game. So you can take a play here or play there. We turned it over too much to start the game. And so anyway, I'm disappointed for these kids because they're a good group. It's been a really tough year for a whole bunch of reasons, and their attitudes are so good, and they work so hard in preparation and during the game. You'd like to see them get rewarded, but we lost to a good team, a kid in Jones that can really control a game, especially at the end of a game, and just tough loss for us. Any questions?
I have a question for Coach. Please use the hand raise feature and we'll get to you. And we will start with Steve Wiseman. Steve, go ahead.
Coach, you mentioned the early turnovers. Obviously, Jalen had 5 of those early, and he played so well the other night and just really seemed to not really be in the flow of the game tonight. Any explanation there? What will you tell him going forward about this experience?
No, he obviously played great in a loss, and then he didn't play well tonight. I mean, no one's look. I'm not blaming a game on one kid. He didn't play well tonight, and could never get out of it. Could just never get out of it, and we got to figure that out because look, human beings. You're not going to play well all the time, but if you can correct. If you're not, whatever you're doing, not as well while the game is going on, that's a key thing. And we were not able to do that. And we need them. I mean, we need them.
Brendan Marks, you're up next.
Hey, Coach, when Matthew fouled out there with just under 2 minutes left in the game, what was sort of the message at that point to the guys, and what was the philosophy of what you were hoping to accomplish going forward? Obviously, you mentioned you guys were able to get a couple of clean open looks there that just didn't go down.
No, we had a chance to – I mean, come on. We had a chance to win. You have a wide open 3 down by 1. We just said keep playing hard, run motion, but get somewhere on your penetration where you – get help off of another defender. When I called a timeout with just under 3, we had a couple of possessions where we were, moving the ball, but we weren't going anywhere. And we were staying all outside the 3-point line. And this team, you have to penetrate a little. You're not going to penetrate far against them, but a little bit and get some type of help. And then when you kick, you might, you have an opening. You might have an opening, and I thought we got that even after Matt fouled out, and we did not, knock the shots down.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Jake Piazza with the Chronicle. Go ahead.
Hi, Coach. I'm just curious as to what the next step forward here is for the team as you guys move into another week of basketball.
Yeah, why don't we just evaluate this game? I'm not into what our next step forward is right now. We just finished a hard-fought game. I don't know if, what's your major? What's your major at Duke? What's your hardest class?
Econ.
Okay, so say you just had the toughest econ test in the world, And when you walked out, somebody asked you, what's your next step? You see what I mean? Does that, you have some empathy and, you know, just give us time to evaluate this game, and then we'll figure out, just like we always try to do, what the next step will be. The next step, obviously, is to prepare for Georgia Tech. You know, how we prepare for them, that's what we're going to have to figure out.
Steve Wiseman, go ahead.
You came out in the zone again. You played some man-to-man in the second half. What are you seeing from the team defensively? Are you seeing some good play there that you can kind of build on yet, or?
Yeah, I think, you know, overall, the defense, you know, the fact that we've done the zone, at least we have it. You know, it's something that you would have wanted to do in November, you know, in a lot of non-conference games or exhibitions, and have a couple different things or a few different things you would do defensively. So, you know, we're trying to get that done in January 23rd, you know, right now. We have to not foul as much. In the last 4 games, it's kind of crazy. You know, our opponents have shot about 100 free throws and we've shot 50. You know, and so are we using our hands too much? Are we, you know, we have to evaluate that. Are we putting our opponents in a position where they can foul us? But that's an extraordinary differential. And I've never had that with our program. In fact, most of the time, you know, we shoot more free throws. I mean, never that much more. I mean, that's an incredible amount. That's an incredible amount. So, and look, I'm not saying we're getting messed over or anything. There's got to be some reason for that. It's too, you know, it's too big of a difference.
All right, Coach, thank you for your time. Appreciate
Okay,
it.
thank you very much.